25th of December 1941, the surrender of Hong Kong occurred after 18 days of fierce fighting against overwhelming Japanese forces that had invaded the territory. The occupation lasted for 3 years and 8 months until Japan surrendered at the end of World War II. During the Japanese occupation of Hong Kong, the Imperial Japanese Navy had set up bases throughout Hong Kong territory, predominantly Lamma Island being one of the main focuses for their special forces of suicide boats. We're off today to have a look at where these special suicide boats established themselves and where they were based out of. Kurland Intelligence Summary number 79, dated the 29th of December 1944. Section 2, Shipping, relating to Hong Kong. Suicide surface craft. Various shipyards in Hong Kong have received orders to build motorized speedboats called dispatch boats or surface flying mines. These are all wooden construction, 15 foot in length, and fitted with a diesel engine with one-man crew and explosives loaded in the bow or front of the boat. They're designed for suicidal attacks on enemy shipping. They will be on a plaque out the front of the tunnels here. We see that it says, rumour has it that these caves were constructed by the Japanese after they invaded Hong Kong during World War II. It was planned that the Japanese Navy squad named Kamikaze would hide their fast boats in the caves and use them as suicide attacks. However, the war was over before the attack could take place. Now only 3 caves near Sukawan and Lo Shashing are preserved for tourists to walk. In addition to that, we read in the memoirs that before entering the harbour, it was known that there was a large number of suicide boats in Hong Kong area. Although the reconnaissance over the harbour had failed to detect any, shortly before entering the harbour a report was received of one of the aircraft that there was anything up to 100 of these boats in Picnic Bay on Lamma Island. little later, aircraft reported that they were heading for the western entrance of the man-of-war anchorage. The aircraft were ordered to attack and reported that a score of 1 sunk, 1 beached, and the other returned to the harbour. The boats in the harbour were then well bombed and good results observed. Air patrols were maintained over the area until the 2nd of December. About 260 prisoners were rounded up and brought back to Victoria Harbour after all the boats were destroyed. So we can see this area here that we're looking at now. This was around September 1945 at the end of World War II.